And we're live.
All right, welcome to another episode of the Worldwide Wednesday podcast. I'm your host, Sovereign,
And I'm Shiny.
and let's go ahead and get started because we do have a bit to talk about today.
Okay, let's not lie to them. We are strapped for content this week. We are very strapped for content. Next week is kind of screwing us over because next week has all the content. So this week is just a content desert.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to fit as much as we can. We got a few rants in here that we want to talk about because some stuff's going on, but we got to put it in.
Yes.
we got to put it in.
Okay.
Thankfully, the first half is going to be pretty substantive because it's stuff that we actually care about.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and dive right in. I first want to touch on the Miss Marvel trip.
Yeah. So Miss Marvel came out with his first trailer, and for most of the discourse surrounding the trailer has nothing to do with the trailer proper.
Yeah,
it has to do with.
Well, let's get into that after.
Yeah,
let's get into the substance before we get to the reaction.
So the substance of the trailer. So I have no knowledge of Miss Marvel lore. I don't know her villains. I don't know her allies. Yeah. I just know that she is a massive Captain Marvel fangirl.
Yeah. In the comics, wasn't she an Inhuman?
Yes, in the comics she wasn't Inhuman. That is true.
Which I'm pretty sure they're abandoning this time.
Yes, they are abandoning the fact that she's an Inhuman, I imagine, for a multitude of reasons. One, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Two, the Inhuman show. Yeah. Three, I don't think they want to go through Terrigenesis in explaining that.
Yeah. I mean, not only that, I mean, this isn't the first time something like that has happened. I mean, it's completely, retcon from or not retcon, but it doesn't exist in the MCU that Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are mutants.
Yeah. Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver are mutants. Ultron was not made by Hank Pym in this universe.
Yeah.
In fact, Ultron has nothing to do with Hank Pym in this universe. Yep. The Ten Rings is an organization which wasn't a thing for a long time in Marvel Comics. So, yeah, there's a lot of changes, and this is going to be one of them. So, obviously, the biggest attraction from the fact that she's not going to be an Inhuman anymore is that her powers have to be derived from something else. So, it seems that she's getting powers from a genie or a djinn. So...
Yeah, because now, instead of her being able to stretch her extremities like her arms and legs and all of that, she now is able to make projections of her limbs.
Yeah, she makes energy constructs a la Green Lantern.
Yeah, which is different for sure, but it's not too jarring to where it's like too much of a detraction from the original character. In fact, honestly, I think they're doing this just because of the fact that they're bringing up Mr. Fantastic in a few movies here.
Yeah, I also, and this is my personal opinion, I think the real reason why they don't want to do it is they do not have the budget to CGI her actual limbs in a 6 to 10, how many episodes? It's 6 episodes, right?
I don't know.
I think it's like a 6-episode series. I just think they don't want to go through the money.
It is a lot of effort to do that, though, and I think saving that budget for Mr. Fantastic in a movie setting would probably be more appropriate.
Yeah, because I've personally had this little pet theory of mine that the Fantastic Four will not show up in any Disney Plus series in any meaningful way, specifically because their powers are all CGI extensive.
Yeah, I mean, at the most...
you could get is Sue or the Thing, and maybe Johnny if he doesn't do anything.
I mean, yeah.
They're all very CGI heavy.
Yeah, but yeah, Sue you can get away with, for sure.
Sue you could get away with by just having her phone in her voice.
Yeah.
But the rest of them I think are very CGI extensive, which is why I think they changed her to be more of an energy construct, because that's less CGI intensive. Meaning, we unfortunately are losing her embiggening powers, which I found out is a word in the dictionary because of Miss Marvel.
Huh.
The word embiggening. Did not know it was a real word.
They could still make it work. I could definitely see it working.
Oh, it's definitely like her powers are definitely going to show like her limbs being enlarged via energy constructs, but it's just not going to be like we're going to see her physical hand be large.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which
Like I could still see her making a construct and her embodying the middle of it while she controls it. Because ultimately, based on what we've seen, I think they're like the constructs themselves are gonna be like attached to her physical being.
yeah.
So
I also think Marvel is waiting for the Netflix One Piece show to come out to show how they show Luffy's powers. Because Luffy's power in One Piece is very similar to Mr. Fantastic and Miss Marvel.
yeah.
I think they're waiting to see how they do it and the reception to Luffy's powers in One Piece in live action to see how they want to pursue it. Because let's be honest here, when it comes to PR, Disney does not want to be the fall guy here. They would much rather see Netflix try and fail with like stretch powers in live action than actually like,
Yeah.
do it
Yeah,
and fail.
because the CG in the original Fantastic Four movie was whenever it was focusing on Mr. Fantastic was pretty bad. They pretty much had to rely on that suit in order to make it look like normal. Because whenever Mr. Fantastic is out of the suit, it looks really bad.
Yeah. So I think I think there's a lot of behind the scene factors as to why she doesn't have it. But onto the trailer itself, I thought it was really charming and adorable and really cute, and I definitely like
Because it's playing up the fangirl elements of her character.
Is her name pronounced like Kamala Harris?
It's Kamala.
Okay, so she's not Kamala Harris. She's the opposite.
No, yeah. They actually call
Like
her
I know they made the joke, but I was like, oh wait a minute, which one is the vice president?
Yeah, no, this one's definitely going to cause a lot of confusion, but yes, her comics accurate pronunciation is Kamala.
Yes, and I think that actually has to do with the fact that Kamala is Muslim, while Kamala is not Muslim.
Yeah.
Because our vice president, Kamala, she's Indian American.
Yeah.
While Kamala is Pakistani American.
Yes.
Which there is a difference.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah.
But she seems like such a fangirl and she's such a dork and I love her. She is precious and if anything bad happens to her in this show or the Marvels, I will riot.
Yeah. Ultimately, see, I'm heavily relying on the Marvels being really good because I need Captain Marvel's character to be good in order for her to be like a very good role model for Miss Marvel.
I think Captain Marvel's going to be in this series to begin with. To be perfectly honest with you.
You think so? Yes. See, I see a post-credit scene cameo, honestly.
I see her being in the final 2 episodes like how Yelena was in the final 2 episodes.
Yeah. If anything, her being in the first half, not gonna happen.
Oh, definitely not first half. I think final 2 episodes like Yelena was.
Yeah. Or if anything, maybe she gets like an on TV appearance.
Yeah.
That could happen, and that could influence why she adores Captain Marvel to begin with.
I mean, we do see her going to the Avengers Con.
Yeah.
Which is weird to think about. So, like, an Avengers Con in our universe makes sense. Avengers is just that. Media. But in reality, if there was to an Avengers Con in our being a far less racist. That's what it's like in universe.
I mean, fair.
Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
It's just a less racist Proud Boys convention.
Aside,
because the other thing that I have to wonder, because I remember when I first saw the teaser during Disney Plus Day. So like, there's no IP holders in this universe for Captain Marvel and I guess America, like the United States of America, would technically hold the copyright on Captain America, and I guess Stark Industries would hold it for Iron Man, but, like, there's technically, like, no copyright here, so, like, anyone could say they're that person, and it works.
Anyway.
I bring this up because part of me actually thinks for a while she's going to call herself Captain Marvel.
Honestly, yeah, I do see that.
That's why I'm thinking this, is I think for a while in the show, she's going to call herself Captain Marvel, and then she's going to call herself Miss Marvel at the end as a way of her coming out of her metaphorical shadow of her idol, Captain Marvel.
I mean, isn't that pretty much comics accurate?
I don't believe so. In the comics, she was always Miss Marvel because Carol was Miss Marvel for the longest time in the
Oh yeah, that's right.
comics.
And